Hey, I just got my ratio 6 in, and this thing is fantastic. You're gonna love it, and I can't wait for you to see it. But the only thing I hate more than crappy coffee is a cheesy YouTube intro, so let's get started. Lots of stuff, lots of fun stuff, lots of cool stuff, lots of pretty stuff. So we got a lot of things to talk about here. First of all, this thing is just gorgeous, like incredibly beautiful, like something from the future, like something really rich people have. Like it's just really cool. So everything it comes with. So here you have your carafe, of course. It's very heavy. It's got a very thick wall. Looks like it's going to keep stuff at the right temperature for a long time. You got the lid to said carafe. You've got your grounds bin, a drip tray, a heat shield, a couple of starter filters. I like that. I really like a nice starter filter. A gorgeous little rag. Sweet little ragamuffin there, yeah. And a super sleek instruction manual, which I like a lot. Oh, and then for the lid on the top, where you put the water, this thing is like super high quality, like crazy nice. Like if you threw this at someone, you'd probably kill them. And that's how I gauge if something's high quality. Like if you threw it and you actually hit someone, and like an adult in the head, what kind of damage is it gonna do? I mean, that's how you know something's well made. So it's gorgeous, it's wonderful. Let's see how we can actually make some delicious coffee on this thing. So the first thing you're gonna do is get your grounds basket on top of your carafe. Next, you're going to put in your filter. Then you're going to rinse your filter. Then you're going to pour all that water out. Then you're going to put your brew basket back on the carafe. And for a full batch, which is 1.3 liters, we're going to do 75 grams of coffee. And you're going to want something that's a medium grind. Think of what you would use for a typical drip. And this here is 75 grams, so we're just going to pour that in there. Then you're going to make sure the heat shield is attached on the top, like so. Next, we're going to hold the brew basket up and put that heat shield up against the spout, and we're going to push it up like so. And then we're going to slide the carafe underneath. And then let it sit down on the carafe. Make sure that heat seal is up around the edge here, nice and tight. We're going to make sure to put our lid back on here. And then the simplicity and the beauty of this machine, again, one single button. When you press it, you're going to notice the bloom light turns on. This is probably the coolest and best part about this entire machine, is the light just doesn't turn on, but it kind of has like a strobe. You see that? It's kind of like a slow pulse. To me, it's worth the machine just to get that light pulsing. It's pretty cool. So you can see starts working right away. So something to note is this thing is really quiet, but the noise it does make is kind of cool. Like it's like a deep, kind of like I don't know, like a spaceship, some kind of spaceship type deal. So you're going to notice the ratio has 2 cycles, bloom and brew, and then it's finished. And that's it. It does an initial pre-soak for about 30 seconds, and then it completes the rest of the brew with a perfect, even distribution of water and perfectly timed so that every batch comes out flawlessly and with perfect extraction. Now that it's done, first thing we're going to do is push up on that heat seal. And then we're going to slide out the carafe. Then we're going to put in our drip tray. Drop this down on it. And then we'll put on our lid. Okay, this lid was tricky. So you're going to put it on just a little bit off center. And then you're gonna slide it in place. Then of course we got this little clicky boy here to open and close it. So what do you say we try this coffee? That's delicious. It's perfectly brewed. It's smooth. It didn't take too long. It wasn't too loud. I mean, that's a really perfect balanced cup of coffee. Okay, final thoughts on the Ratio 6. It is gonna be the most beautiful brewer you can possibly have sitting on your counter. I mean, it's unique, it's a conversation piece, it's interesting, it's well designed, it's gorgeous, especially in the white model. It's gonna pop and people are gonna ask about it and they're gonna think it's cool, and I mean, that's why we buy stuff, right? The user experience on this thing is as good as you could possibly ask for. I mean, you press one button one time and you get a perfectly brewed batch of coffee. I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's the perfect brewer. I think any home brewer is going to absolutely love this. It's going to last a long time. It's going to brew perfect coffee every time for a long time. And it's going to look really good doing it. I would say the only catch, of course, is the price. For a home brewer, it's on the more expensive side. The white model here is $310, which gets a little more expensive for a brewer, but honestly, for one that's going to have the consistency, the ease of use, and the gorgeous, unique design, it's more than worth it, especially if you're a coffee enthusiast, and especially if you're a design enthusiast, because again, I mean, this thing's just going to look really nice on any countertop. So, do you buy the Ratio 6? I say yes. I say if you're a coffee lover, and more importantly, honestly, a design lover, then this is a must for any coffee enthusiast. Oh, hey, hope you enjoyed the video. If so, subscribe. If not, get yourself onto Starbucks and have a nice venti frappuccino.